A man stood before a cave and let out a long, sharp whistle. An echo immediately came back from inside the cave. He didn't think much of it, but just as he was about to leave, the cave echoed once more, this time on its own. Curious, the man changed the pitch of his whistle and blew again. He waited. No response followed. He assumed the strange sound was caused by the cave's internal structure and turned around to leave. Then, driven by doubt, he decided to whistle one last time. Once again, the echo perfectly matched the whistle he had just made. Now he was uneasy. He began to suspect that someone on the other side of the cave was deliberately imitating him to scare him. Determined to find out, he walked through the cave to see who was there. But when he emerged on the other side, there was no one. Instead, he witnessed something deeply unsettling. His backpack was lying right outside the cave entrance. That was impossible. He had clearly walked through the cave.
There was no way he could have returned to the same spot.
Confused and alarmed, the man immediately turned back and walked into the cave again. The backpack was there again. Completely stunned, he tried once more, convinced it couldn't be his imagination, but once again the backpack appeared in the same place. At this point, he knew something was terribly wrong. All he wanted was to leave this cursed place as quickly as possible. He picked up his backpack and walked away from the cave, heading downhill. But no matter how far he went, he always ended up back in front of the cave. Refusing to believe it, he turned around and chose a different path. Yet before long, he found himself standing at the same spot again. Again and again, he tried different directions, and every single time he returned to the cave. Finally, the man collapsed to his knees, completely broken, unsure of what to do. Suddenly, a series of whistling sounds echoed, drawing him back toward the cave. At that very moment, a bearded hiker passing by noticed a backpack lying near the cave entrance. Curious about the abandoned belongings, he listened closely. Hearing strange sounds, the hiker put on his gear and stepped inside the cave. The moment he entered, he heard deep, unsettling growls. Then he saw something terrifying. A man wearing red clothes stood ahead, facing away from him.